Comrade, welcome to this training session in which you will practice taxiing and takeoff in MiG-19P. Let me know when you are ready to begin. Alright, let's start. First, take a look around the cockpit and check that all the indications are correct and that the air use system and takeoff position lamp is illuminated. Now, extend the flaps for takeoff position by pressing the middle button. Make sure that the gun sight is in decaged mode. If it is uncaged during the taxi, it may get damaged. Now turn on your navigation lights by setting them to 100%. Good. Also, enable your taxi light by putting the switch in the down position. Contact the ground crew and ask them to remove the chocks and the ladder if necessary. Press blue channel 2 on the radio panel and contact tower to request the taxi clearance.
Месхака, 103, руление. Месхака, 103, руление.
Месхака. Разрешаю руление на полосу 2-2.
Good. Now check that the nose brake is disconnected. Increase the throttle to above 10,000 RPM. As you start to roll, press the brake lever to check that it works correctly. Then stop the plane. A word about taxiing. The MiG-19 uses differential braking, which requires some practice to do it properly. The key is to go slow and to hit the rudder pedal and the brake lever at the same time, or pump the brake while keeping the pedal pressed. You have a lot of open space ahead of you, so go ahead and make a few circles until you get the hang of it. Okay, now taxi to the exit runway, hold short, then request the takeoff clearance. We will continue when you are there and aligned with the center line.
Месхака, 103, взлет.
103. Месхака. Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300. По давлению 745,36. Взлет запрещаю. 103. Месхака. Взлет по готовности.
Turn your pitot tube
Отход по
heating
схеме
by
на
setting the
300.
PVD
По
heat and
давлению
emergency TP156 switches to on.
745,36.
Good. You are now ready for takeoff. Let me know when you want to begin. First, connect the nose wheel brake. Raise the landing gear level lock. I will not give you the necessary instructions, but remain in place for the time being. Don't start rolling. You will hold brake and increase the power to around 10,000 RPM. Then you will release the brake and increase power to military or afterburner. In the beginning of the roll, use differential braking to control the aircraft. As you get faster, it will start responding to rudder. As you reach 200 km per hour, pull the stick 2/3 back. At around 230, nose wheel will lift off the ground and you will take off at something like 280 km per hour. You will pull the gear at the altitude of 15 meters by placing the lever in the uppermost position. Once it is fully retracted, place the landing gear lever in the middle or neutral setting. Next, you will retract the flaps by pressing the right button on the panel. Let me know when you are ready and I will be giving you shorter instructions as you go. Increase the power, release the brakes and start rolling. Now pull the stick to 2/3 back. Retract the gear. Now place the gear handle in neutral position. Good. Now retract the flaps. Very good. Maintain maximum engine power during the climb, as this saves both time and fuel. With the afterburners on, the best climb speed is between 0.88 and 0.9 Mach. If you enable them between 7 and 8,000 feet, the fuel consumption will be lower than with keeping the military power all the time. Now a few words about in-flight performance. The minimum indicated evolution speed is 350 km per hour, but in general you should try to stay at 500 km per hour or more. If you climb above the 16,000 meters, the throttle should not be moved below the military power setting. Finally, the maximum continuous time you can fly with negative G is 10 seconds in military power and 15 seconds in all other flight regimes. Try not to exceed that limit. This concludes the training lesson. Feel free to try some basic maneuvers and see how the aircraft handles in flight. In the next mission you will learn how to land in the MiG-19P.